out at the storage unit. We have a slight change of plans today. We were supposed to get a storage unit to actually go and do on the big channel, and it fell through. It got canceled. Sometimes that happens. When you bid on these storage units online, sometimes the people pay, which is good, and they get, their stuff doesn't actually go to auction, and then it gets canceled. They have up until you actually get there, so you could actually win the storage unit, start going there, and then they get in there before you pay, and then it actually, it still gets canceled. You just get refunded. So that's what happened today. Kind of put a little curveball into everything. But what we're gonna do is go ahead, we're gonna custom SKU some stuff. We're also going to pull some old inventory out and go through old inventory and then put it on our Whatnot show, just because like we said, we are liquidating everything this year. We want all of our old stuff gone, and then we want all the new stuff coming in. Kind of like, we've been in this thing going on 5 years now, and we still have things listed probably from 5 years ago. So we're gonna go in there. We did have a whole bunch of sales. We've already actually picked them up and shipped them, just because there were so many one day. We had, like I said, there was a ton of sales over the weekend, and we just went ahead. We didn't have a lot of time to film is what I'm saying. But we got a whole bunch of stuff in here. We're gonna go ahead and custom SKU it. We got some sales. First one, Crowder House, 18 bucks. There's a Christian singer named Crowder. I feel like Christian music. He's one of the best, isn't he? Mm-hmm. I would definitely listen to his stuff. He is my favorite Christian singer of all time. $30 for a Winston Cup hat. It's corduroy, made in the 90s. We sold a hand grenade. Fake hand grenade. It actually doesn't work, but if you ever see these out, this is the second one I've ran across in probably maybe 6 months to a year, so they're out there. They sell very quickly. This one sold for $25. This is the best one I've seen, though. I don't know where this guy had this, but I think it's pretty cool, though, because when you pull the pin, if it was working, you would pull the pin. That would come up, see the thing? It would spark, and then immediately... So it's like a really cool table lighter. It needs a flint. That's the issue with it. But so for $25, then I knew these were going to sell. I got these in a yard sale video on the Bearded Thrift Machine. I don't know if it's out yet. I think it is actually. Super steal on some of these big pen reels. I got them for like 10 bucks. This one sold for 95. We sold another one for 95 the other day. And this one sold for 60. The same person bought these two, so we'll go ahead and put those together. The other day we had a question about combined shipping. So right here, I'll block this guy's name real quick. So right there, hold on. See, eBay has actually combined the shipping there. Mm-hmm. And so you don't have to do anything, because what happened was the guy put both of these in his cart, or the girl, I don't know if it was guy or girl, but put them both in this cart and then paid for it with one shipping cost. eBay combined those. Sometimes maybe they'll buy this one, and then like 4 hours later they'll buy this one. You haven't shipped this one out yet. That means that eBay hasn't combined those yet. There's different ways to do it. Back in the day, before they would immediately take your money or take the person's money, you could send an invoice. That doesn't happen a lot anymore because they have immediate payment on a lot of things. So the invoice thing is out, because that was actually the easiest, right? Mm-hmm. You would just shoot them an invoice and they would pay you, and then you would ship them together. There is a way on eBay to go to the left side, go to shipping, click down, like you would just click the little things to make the little check mark, and then you can combine those on eBay. And then all you do is you just type in the new weight and everything, and then you can refund the person the overage paid shipping. Now we use Pirate Ship, which is a little bit more difficult, right, to combine the shipping. But a lot of times if I'm doing the shipping and I have to combine the shipping, I don't do it on Pirate Ship. I do it on eBay. And then on Pirate Ship, both of those items, you can go ahead and just say shipped and you're good to go. So it's very easy. It's not as hard as people think to combine the shipping. We always combine the shipping because we want to give the best deals on shipping, like prices. So that being said, we have a lot of stuff to find. We need almost 100 things to sell on Whatnot. And what we're going to do is kind of like just go from this side all the way down. And if we can sell it on Whatnot or get it out of here, that's what we're going to do, right? No, that's not what we're going to do. She has no idea. Look at this face.
I would go in this storage unit because I know there's a lot of stuff in there
let's go
for
over there,
Whatnot
baby.
that we have.
Let's go over there and see.
So before we go through this,
I'm ready to sell
let's go through that.
Y'all. I'm ready to liquidate everything.
Sell all, y'all. That's
y'all.
a good little saying.
Oh, we did sell the columns that were sitting here.
Yes, we did.
We sold them for what, 40 bucks?
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty good. We have Shelly still here, or unless it's a man, it could be Marshall. Get it? Somebody said that in the comments. I thought it was funny. So what we're gonna do, okay, this is not Christmas though.
Right.
We're
There's
not doing
there's some
Christmas
Hot
stuff.
Wheels in there that I know of.
All right, we got Hot Wheels.
We got stuff in here
Any
in this
type
one.
of jacket, we're gonna go ahead and sell. We should brought a bin.
We got Mr. Mallard.
That's easy. Hey,
You know what? Somebody
said to do this.
Yes! If it's empty, that's the smartest.
That's the smartest idea of all time.
I know.
Somebody said, "Hey, clowns." You didn't call us clowns, but when it's empty, why wouldn't you just flip it over? Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? That's
Right?
the smartest
That was
thing.
the smartest idea I've
Yeah.
ever heard in my life.
Super
This is
smart.
nice, but we can't sell that on Whatnot. It's too big. What's in here? This looks like a whole bunch of clothing. What?
The Pink Panther.
Isn't he dirty?
He's not dirty. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Was that Pink Panther? I don't know.
Yeah, these also going to go on Whatnot. These are actually like little shot glasses, but they have like metal inlays.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Super, super cool.
There's two more.
So we'll probably do them in bunches of twos. I could probably sell this.
Oh, there's a garden mug.
Yeah, that thing's pretty nice. Good friends are like stars. Huh? What does that mean?
They're like stars.
What does that mean?
They shine
They
bright.
go away during the daytime?
They shine bright. Like a star.
I like the idea of getting two booths and then me and you have a booth off. To see who sells most in the booth. That's actually not a bad idea.
But then we would have to figure out what stuff goes in what booth.
Yeah, well I would say this goes in my booth. Because we got different
But
tastes.
I don't have room, or that would have been in the booth.
No, but we have different tastes, you know? I like certain things and you like certain things. And the things that I put in my booth, you wouldn't put in your booth. I'll tell you that right now. All right, there's nothing in there.
What kind of stuff would you... This?
I would have, yeah, absolutely.
The cooker?
Tools, the cooker. Mine would be very practical, you know? Snowman, definitely would go in my booth. All right, so people were also asking if Whatnot is worth our time. Whatnot is definitely, there's a place for it, right? Mm-hmm. And what we're using it for is to liquidate a ton of stuff that we don't have listed or to move it quickly. Mm-hmm. And with Christmas items, because Christmas does sell on eBay a lot. But I don't know if it would be possible to sell hundreds or maybe even thousands of items on eBay for Christmas items. I don't know if it would be possible to do that in a couple months. For Whatnot, we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see if we can sell thousands and thousands of items in like literally a month. So,
And that date will be soon. It will be on our Facebook page for all the updates on that. Yeah, we can sell those on Whatnot.
I mean, you just want to do straight up all types of sales, like this one right here. That's a Rohan. Mm-hmm. I mean, they might go for. We're really getting rid of everything. What is this here?
Liquidating for the new year.
Chevy Gasser.
Yeah.
That's so good on Whatnot. Little fire truck.
Yeah.
All right, we can sell this stuff. We will have to take all of this off of eBay though, because we have in the past
Not done that.
not done that
And
has
regretted it.
And regretted it. Yeah, we're humans. We also made a mistake the other day, and we apologized for it. We sent something to a wrong address, but we were sorry. We are humans.
And we refunded all of the money
Yeah.
to the person.
Yep. Absolutely. But again,
We're human.
We are
make
human.
mistakes.
Prince Edward Island, we'll sell that. Oklahoma,
Yeah.
2 Oklahomas, we'll sell them.
The only thing with shoes is they would have to be the right size.
Do you want to try a pair of boots or Whatnot? This is kind of how, like, you're with us right now in the storage unit with us.
Yeah.
Because this is exactly what we do on a day-to-day basis. Because we're always trying to, like,
Figure it out.
you know? Like, you know, will this pair, like, on eBay right now, we probably have these listed for $30 or $40. They're very nice, waterproof Columbia boots. in super good condition. We don't sell a lot of shoes on Whatnot. We don't know if we have the market for that on Whatnot. But I'd be willing to risk the $7 that we paid for these just to see.
Yeah.
Quality shoes. We'll see if they sell. We've been having over 100 people in our Whatnot shows, and these are a men's 10. So it's a good size. It's like, you know, like right here.
What about this guy?
Selling. Yeah. What is it? I don't know what that thing is.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers. How about a new pair of Hey Dudes for Whatnot?
Ooh.
You know? We'll try these. These will be the only shoes we try. I can't stand shipping mugs or glass or anything that can break, so we're gonna go ahead and just bypass that. We can.
I'm surprised this hasn't sold either.
Yeah, that's really nice. I would sell in the booth.
That would sell in the booth.
100%.
I probably need to come in here and get some of this stuff.
Oh, this thing. This is St. Albans, made in Australia, pure mohair, pal. What type of animal does that come from? What does it say? Pure mohair, pal. I don't know what that comes from. That's a nice blanket, though, right?
Yeah.
Somebody might want that. We're not going to try to sell the $1,000 Lucas headlights.
No.
You know, that's where I draw the line. Is around a $1,000 mark to sell on Whatnot. I say that we go home and see what we got now. Back at the storage unit after getting our Whatnot show a good bit complete. We actually have 100 listings right now on Whatnot, and we have found a whole bunch of things to donate, which is nice. I like that truck. I don't know how we lived without a truck. So we did have a tie lot sell that I put on auction. So for $17.50 for I think 50 ties, we have a whole bunch of those actually up. I think there was 250 ties in all. And I think we just got a new bid on one. Let's see what it is. Live action here. New bid, we're up to $15.35. And I ain't got no minutes, so I don't know how much time we got left. We might as well go ahead and now we won't pull it because sometimes people don't pay when it comes to auctions, and then it'll be over the house and we'll have to bring it back over here. But I think other than that, we are ready to roll on our big Whatnot show. I'm hoping to get 125 items. Right now we have 100, and we just pulled a little bit more items over here with some purses. But we have some very high-end stuff worth over hundreds of dollars, going up for only $2 with discounted shipping at $13. So what we're gonna do is head to our local trash recycling place and go ahead and throw some trash away, and then go home and probably list some more stuff on Whatnot. As we were leaving, you just sold your Michael Kors 98 doll hairs for that. That's a good pickup too, because I think we only spent $15 on it. And then also we did have a rifle butt sell, a butt end of a rifle. This guy right here. I think it's from Stevens or something. That one sold for $45 plus shipping. And then we did have the people pay for the tie lot number 2. So we might as well go ahead and grab tie lot number 2. Right here, this was 45 ties. And I think it sold for, I want to say $15. So that ain't too shabby. I like when we get caught up selling stuff at the storage unit. Out at the storage unit the next day, and we have a lot of orders to go pull. We did something a little bit different on the eBay that we usually don't do. We'll go in here and talk about it. Maybe that is why we have so many sales, because to be honest with you, we still haven't been listing a whole bunch. We've really been focusing on this Whatnot show that's coming up, because that does take some time just going through the stuff. Listing on Whatnot does not take near as long as actually doing it on eBay or anything like that. But going through the stuff, picking out the stuff for Whatnot, and just trying to liquidate things obviously takes a while. So we're gonna go in here, pull some items. I mean, I think we got 6 or 7 items right now. In the last couple of days, I've only listed probably 10 to 15 items. Good items that have actually all sold. And so we'll go in here, we'll talk about it, see what y'all think. First, I gotta open this really loud. In the storage unit, like I just said, we were $10 for 5 ties right there. So $2 a tie. Put those up on auction. And then we had these guys right here. So I picked them up for, I think, $10 a piece. They sold for $90 plus shipping. They are 2 pen 4.0 Senator reels with a very nice custom handle right there. One guy messaged me and said he was like, I'll take them off your hands for 60, you know? And I was like, I really need to get 75 plus shipping. He said, good luck with that, buddy. We got 90 plus shipping. Kind of know what you're dealing with, and a lot of times you will get that. Second chance tips, That's what we're gonna say. Thank you so much for buying that. You are the couple with Amanda's screwdriver.
Oh, cool.
So we do appreciate you said that's not Amanda's, that's for you. Some people came in, and it's always weird, like telling you all what's sold when somebody's standing next to me. So the Cutco sheath I got for free up on the 127 sold for 30 bucks, and then this nice pottery piece sold for what was it, 20? So that ain't too shabby. We're gonna jump in the truck and then tell you all what we did different that I think actually upped our sales. So what we did different, a lot of times we do not sell. We get this question a lot. We don't sell anything on auction unless it's gold, because sometimes that will go over spot price. And so when we do gold, it's always on auction. Well, we had 2 gold auctions going, and then we did, 5 other auctions. You did a Barbie lot, and then we did 4 tie lots. All of these were running in the same time frame. When these were closing, our eBay store actually started selling more. Did you notice that?
I didn't, but now that you say that
yeah. So like on the days these were closing, they were actually getting a lot of bids, the ties and the gold. They were just bid after bid after bid. All of the other stuff in our store was also starting to sell. So I don't know if that's like an algorithm thing, like people, maybe eBay was like, man, they must have something good, or what was going on with that, because we sold probably our highest day in 2 months on the day of all the auctions that closed. So what I'm gonna do is go home and try that again. I might put 10 things up for auction that I think will do good, because we usually do good when it comes to auctions for like things in lots, unless it's gold. So I might do like a tool lot and maybe some other type of lots that I have. And then we'll try it again, see if it works, but I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't really deep dive into a whole bunch of analytics when it comes to eBay, because honestly, I don't think anybody actually knows. I think a lot of people always speculate and try to know this and know that. But I did notice, because again, we haven't been listing a whole bunch. We really, really haven't. So I did notice though, when all those auctions were closing, our sales went through the roof and we had a super, super good day. And it wasn't like new things. Some of the stuff that we sold was from years ago. So that ain't too shabby, but do remember that we also sell on multiple platforms. So we sell on eBay, we sell on Whatnot, and also you can message us. But a lot of times, the stuff that you're seeing from the Bearded Thrift Machine is most likely already been posted on eBay and on our Whatnot. So it's always good to follow us on all social media if you can. So you can follow us on Whatnot, you can follow us on Facebook, that we post some things that we get, and then also follow us. You can follow our store on eBay, which all those links are down below. Out at the outside storage unit, and Kayla's out actually doing something else. And hopefully we got somebody that's going to go ahead and buy this cart. The old, I don't know if you want to call it a bar cart or what this was. Who remembers when we picked this up? I think it was at the Goodwill. I think we're selling it for only $50, but it's going to, more than the 50 bucks, it's going to clear up this much room. All those are empty again. This stuff's going to be sold pretty easily. And this is the stuff that's going to go in the booth. And we still have the speakers. I haven't done nothing with these speakers yet. They need to get tested and sold ASAP because they're gigantic. And then we still have all the fireman stuff. I have been selling the fireman stuff actually very slowly on eBay. I might sell one every 2 weeks or something for about 30 to 40 bucks a piece, which really isn't too bad, because if they have bad straps, I take it apart and just sell the skeleton. And if everything's good, I just sell it all as one. And then I have been sometimes like taking them all apart and just selling valves and everything. And they do sell. The thing is that I have so many that it's going to take probably a year or two to get rid of all of them. I have full confidence that they will all actually sell, but let's be honest, it's going to take a while. So I'm going to go ahead and get this card out where the guy can see it. Hopefully he wants it, and we'll go from there. Back at the house, guy showed up, 50 bucks, and he got a cool card. Actually starting a business that's going to be a tea card, where tea's going to be served on it. Like, probably drove a while, maybe like 30 or 40 miles to get that. So that was really, really cool. And behind me right here is a whole bunch of the Whatnot stuff that we have for sale. And what we do, we basically line this entire room, other than directly behind me, because that's where all the stuff y'all send me usually goes if it's Jurassic Park related. All that goes behind me, but everything else, I mean, there's like a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff over there. And this entire thing is going to be filled with stuff from this point probably to like 2 weeks before Christmas of just stuff we're going to be liquidating. I know I keep saying that, but it's time. Like, we need to sell a whole bunch of stuff. One, we do have a goal to pay the truck off that we just bought. It wasn't very, it's not like a $80,000 truck or anything, or even a $50,000 or even a $30,000 truck. But we would like to take a big chunk out of that by using Whatnot as one of those avenues to liquidate a whole bunch of stuff very quickly. so we can go ahead and hopefully get that thing paid off by 2025, which if you think about it, 2025 is right around the corner. I mean, it's like mid-October, and then next thing you know, Christmas will be here, and then we'll be into 2025. So always be thinking 3, 4, 5 steps ahead in your business, what you need to be doing for the new year. Don't wait. Taxes will be coming up. We get a lot of questions about taxes. We are not tax professionals in any way. We know zero about taxes. We have a tax professional and a full-time bookkeeper that does all of that for us. Obviously, we know save your receipts and the general basis of business running and everything like that. But we did seek professional help. But don't wait to the last minute to say, hey, try to find somebody around tax season to do your taxes, especially if it's complicated. If you're, if it's not that complicated, you probably go into, some place and that's not a big deal. But if you have complicated taxes, you probably want to be shopping around probably a couple months ago to say, hey, I got a business, I started it. This is, this is what's going on. And then they're going to go through all your records and everything. We found it a lot easier to have a bookkeeper. And then they just do our taxes because everything, they've been paying our quarterly taxes and all of that stuff throughout the year. So a little bit about that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm seriously trying to get up to 125, maybe even 150 items on this Whatnot show. So if you come out, I know a lot of people aren't going to be able to stay the entire time because it's probably going to be stretching into the 2.5 to maybe even 3 hour mark. I'm hoping not to go over 3 hours, but I will. I will stay on Whatnot for 4 hours if I have to sell everything that we got. So it's going to be a good time. So by the time you see this video, it will already be done, and I'll probably be doing a follow-up video real quick on exactly how it went. But we do appreciate everybody that has come out to all of our Whatnot shows, but all I got to do, a lot of work to go ahead and get this stuff listed.